Come to work with me as a chef on a hunting ranch. For breakfast, I was serving some breakfast sandwiches on homemade English muffins. These sandwiches just got some breakfast sausage, bacon, eggs, and some American cheese. I do switch up some recipes weekend to weekend, and the guys really like these breakfast sandwiches, so I'll probably be repeating these in the future. For dinner, I was making nilgai bolognese, so of course I had to make some fresh bread to go with it. This is just a classic white rustic loaf. It did give me a little bit of trouble. I forgot how sticky this recipe can be, but it all turned out. Wasn't the prettiest, but it tasted super yummy. This weekend was a little bit different because I also had my grandpa's 80th birthday, so I had to make his red velvet cake. I was really happy with how this cake turned out. I was testing a new recipe and everything came out perfect. I did not record myself actually icing the cake, but of course it got some cream cheese buttercream. Once I finished the final shape on my loaf, I transferred it to a hot Dutch oven and then got that going in the oven. For my breads, I like to get those done ahead of time, and then once dinner rolls around, I'll go ahead and reheat them so that I can serve them warm. Since I was going to be running out just before dinner to make his birthday party, I prepped all my veggies that were going into the bolognese, so that's my onions, celery, and carrots. I got those diced up super fine and then stored those away so I could use those for dinner. In hindsight, because it is bolognese, it would have been perfectly fine to just leave it on the stove simmering while I was at the party and just served it once I got back, but you live and you learn. This is that ciabatta that I had made yesterday to serve on these sandwiches today. I made a little honey mustard, I guess you could call it a remoulade, to go on these sandwiches. They got some deli chicken, coleslaw that I made, and those polenta crispies that I also made yesterday. Saturday was definitely a marathon, getting 3 meals out, an appetizer, and dessert. I was in such a hurry to his birthday party that I actually got pulled over for speeding. Luckily, I had some warm chocolate chip cookies in my car, and I did use those to bribe my way out of a ticket, but it worked. I got these sandwiches wrapped up in parchment paper just so they were ready to go once they got back from wherever they were. Lunch is simple. I just served these with some chips and pickle spears.